This is the daily chart. And we're moving up. Okay. We're moving up. Soon as we got close to this line, the bulls bought. Okay. So we're looking for a move up, most likely. That's probably what's happening here. And that's a decent buy signal. Okay. Why? Because you have a double bottom. So there you go. That'd be some kind of one-to-one trade, probably scalp. Right? Call it 4.75. Something like that. Right? But will the bulls be able to get the breakout to the upside? We'll see. I mean, if you're bullish, then that's a good deal. Okay. You're saying, okay, that's a discount. This is a good price. But the bears have been selling. Look at the electronic trading hours. Okay. We're just coming out of this. That's a pretty decent move down. Okay. But then look what happened. Look at what happened at that line, guys. Good. Look at what happened. Okay. This is why you want to draw your trend lines. You draw your trend line, you connect the most obvious lows. 1, 2, 3. And look what happens. At 5:20 a.m., we touched that line and the bull shot the price up. Okay. This is why trend lines are just such an impressive tool. So I think I'm going to leave on the electronic trading hours because that makes it, it gives us some good data there. Right. Now you can see that's an even better setup. I'm pointing these out all the time. That's a higher low double bottom. Higher low. Double bottom. Again, guys, simple language, right? This is a bottom. Why? Because the price found a low, found a bottom there, right? Didn't go past that point. Oh. And this low is higher than this low, making it a higher low double bottom. You see how straightforward that is? No complicated, nothing. We just say, is that a low? Yes. Is that a new low? Yes. Is that low higher than that low? Yes. We call it a higher low double bottom. You feel me? Shout out to my man Claudio. Yeah, that's a reasonable expectation, Claudio. But we want a signal, right? We never want to think that we know better than the market. We want to see what the market tells us, meaning you trade the signals. So that's a reasonable signal. Okay. Hey, shout out to my man Alex P. Alex P, welcome back, my brother. Thanks for coming back. TSK is asking about crypto. Let's have a look. We'll have a look in a second. So Claudio, this is why I'm saying you got to take the signals, right? And you got to wait for the chart to say what it tells you because you've got all this selling. Okay, that's a decent down move. Okay. Bulls bought at the bottom of the channel, which happens. Okay. But we have to wait and see. I mean, look at this candle right here. The bulls could not get followed through. Okay. So if you took that signal, there were bulls that took that signal. Why? Because it's a high low double bottom and it's a double bottom here, right? From the open, right? So the bulls are struggling to get followed through, which shows you that that's not, it looks bullish or it looks like a possible, long setup, but look what's happening now. So one of the things we always want to do is make the bear and the bull case, right? The higher low double bottom is the bull case, right? That means we found a bottom and we're moving up and the market's going to move up. That's the bull case. But you got to make the bear case too. Look what's happening in the last 30 seconds of the candle, guys. Look at this. The price try to go up, but no. Strong bears, probably because of all this. Okay. So, and then look at all that selling, right? And then still finding buyers down here. So this is just messy, right? This is what they call chop, where you just kind of waiting and watching. We're going to wait and watch. Celio. Thank you. Warrior, what do you mean? What do you think I'm doing? What the hell do you think I'm doing? Guys, what is Warrior talking about? Isn't that what we're doing here? Did I miss something? Okay, so the bear case. What would the bear case be? I'll tell you what the bear case would be. Yeah, exactly. The bear case would be a 50% pullback. This is a simple bear case. Measure this entire down move, right? From the top to the bottom. This is the halfway mark. Okay, look what's happening right here. The bears are selling. Okay, so the bear case is that this is bearish and that the bears are selling at 50%. Now, the fact that the bulls start buying down here again, good for the bulls. So if we get a decent signal here, this might be potential long, but do you see how big that tail is on the top? I don't like that. That's a good question, Hunter. At the moment, no. Why? Because we have a double bottom here. You see that? So the price came down here and the bulls said, no, we're going to protect this price. And the fact that this is higher than this, right? We had a higher low double bottom, okay? Means that the bulls were growing in conviction, but they're struggling to get follow through. So sometimes the follow through is delayed. So, you know, that's why you got to be patient. Warrior, it's all good. I just didn't understand what you meant. I mean, what did I miss? This is a bad location because we're right at that 50%, right? We could get a strong move up here. But this candle right here is just not promising. And then look, the bears are selling. Let's go to the 2 minute. Okay. Maybe the bears start selling here. Reasonable. 5-point stop. I'll take it. Profit target here. Cynthios, yes, I do. Price action works the same in all markets. The same patterns you will find on all markets. Okay, you will find double bottoms, you will find breakouts, you will find trends, you will find ranges, you will find reversals. That's not unique to any one chart. That's every chart. And we're in. We're in profit. That's good, but we're not rushing to conclusions. Profit target could be here. Yeah, I like that profit target. Let's put our profit target there. So we're in this range here. Bears selling at 50%.
Oh shit.
Not great. Will the bulls get follow through? That's the question. ATR's 5 points. Are there differences? There's some differences. But the patterns are the same, right? The rhythm might be different, okay? Cynthia's, the rhythm might be different, okay? Right? The liquidity might be different. Like there may be a lot more action. It might be moving a lot faster or a lot slower, right? Those things vary because that has to do with sentiment, right? But the patterns are the same. And all we're doing is trading patterns. Okay, this is buying and selling, and it's how buyers and sellers think. The chart tells you how people think. It tells you what the institutions that are moving the market think. If the pattern shows you a long setup, that means that the institutions think the market's going up. If you see a short setup, that tells you that the institutions think the price is going down. If the price is ranging, right? If you're in a trading range or consolidation, that tells you that the institutions are both buying and selling. And they're not really super confident it's going up or down. So they buy and they sell and they get in and they get out, and that's sideways. That happens in all markets. Okay, that's every market. That's not just some markets, that's every market. I don't care what you're trading, whether that's crypto or futures or stocks or these are behavior patterns of human beings that have programmed algorithms and manage algorithms. And it's logic. It's just the logic of the markets. Okay, looks like we're getting it, guys. But we're not jumping to conclusions. Certainly not jumping to conclusions. And we're certainly not going to move our profit target. Bull breakout. Looks like the price wants to go higher, but right here at the 60-minute moving average. So let's see. And we did it. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's what we like to see. Come on, give me some dollar signs in the chat. I got to do my money dance. Yeah, clicking buttons, making money, baby. That's what we like. Come on. Ow! Give me some dollar sign emojis. Give me dollar sign emojis in the chat. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Ow! We like it. We like it. We like it. Three, two, one. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Come on, guys. Give me those dollar sign emojis in the chat. That's what we're talking about, baby. Life is good. Clicking buttons, making money. I'm grateful. Thank God. Thank God that one worked. Got lucky that time. We got lucky that time. Oh, I know. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go. There we go. First trade of the day, winning. That's a good feeling, right? That's a good feeling, right? That's what we want. Yes, that's my man. Oh! All right, so how do we do that? Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. First, we look at the daily chart. Top-down analysis. What did I do? Took the low and the next low. That put us right here, okay? So that gives you the bottom of the channel. So that gives us context. Context is location, right? You got to know whether you're looking at a buy signal or a sell signal, meaning long or short, okay? And then the context gives you location. Just because you get a signal doesn't mean it's a good trade to take. You have to look at the location. That's context. So it's easier rather, to get context from a higher time frame. We're looking at the daily chart. We draw the trend line. We know we're close to the bottom. What happened every time the price got to that line? We moved up. We got close to the line and we moved up. Here, we got right to that line and we moved up, okay? So then today we got down here and I'm like, you know what? We're right around here. Looks like we're pushing up. Okay, so now I'm saying good location, good context for a long, okay? Because we're near the bottom of the channel, right? So that means I'm thinking long. Now, the other thing is I got to make the bear case. So I did that, right? How'd I do that? I said, this could be a 50% pullback. Okay, so the bear case is the bears sold, they pulled back 50% and they're selling again. Okay, and so that's what I considered as a possibility that was happening right here, because that's right at 50%. That's almost exactly 50% of this bear leg down. Okay. Okay, so we made the bear and the bull case. Yeah, this is a 5-minute time frame. We're looking at the 5-minute time frame right now. We went from the daily for context, and then we moved to the 5-minute time frame. Okay. So then, now that we have context and we also have, you know, counter logic, you have to consider the opposite of your position. Before you take your position, you should consider the opposite of your position. Meaning, what if you're wrong and the opposite is true? This is this is a really good thing in life, okay, to consider. Consider the opposite position and consider you're wrong and the opposite's true. And do that from a place of objectivity without being attached to what you think. So that's what we did. And we considered that the bears would have a sell-off here. And they did start to sell off here a little bit, right? That's when this candle happened. Right here, right? This guy. That's right around 50%, okay? So I said, you know what? I was gonna enter here, but then I saw this, okay? And I'm like, that's not good. You know, that's almost an outside candle. Outside means it went above and below the prior candle. It didn't actually go below the prior candle, but it almost went below the prior candle. This is a trading range, just means there was buying and selling. And the bears came and pushed the price down in the last 30 seconds, if you saw that. I don't know if you remember, but that is obviously not good for the bulls if you're bullish and you're buying here, even though that is a reason. Look at that's a very strong double bottom, okay? But look at all these tails on bars. Okay, so the bears tried, the bears failed. 50-50 retracement. Yes, exactly. Okay, so then we got this candle. Okay, so what that showed me is that the bears tried, stopped the bulls, okay? But then the bulls succeeded, and the bulls were like, no, you see the blue line? This is the moving average. The blue line is acting as support. So the fact that this higher low double bottom is here, you know, it just, to me, this was just a strong indicator that the bulls were stronger than the bears. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an imbalance. The market is usually balanced most of the time, but when you see a candle like this, okay, guys, look at this candle and look at the size of this candle. Sorry, let me take this measured move off. Look at the chart. Show me you're paying attention, guys. Look at this candle. Okay, and look at the relative size of this candle to this candle. Okay, I don't mean the tails, I mean the bar body. Okay, so let's measure the bar body of the prior candle. That's 1 point. 1 point in size. Okay, now let's measure the bar body of the bull candle. That's 3 points in size. So this candle is more than 3 times the size of this candle. That shows an imbalance, okay? The price is about 50-50 most of the time. But when it tips, okay, that's when you want to enter. At least that's when I want to enter. You can do whatever the hell you want, okay? But I want to know when the probability is in my favor. That means I have an edge. I have a probabilistic edge. That means the odds are in my favor. So that's what that candle showed me. That's why I entered on this candle. Okay. And then because this is so not because there's all this selling to the left here. Okay. I'm scalping this. Okay. This is not a strong breakout to the upside. We may get a strong move up. We may, but when you see these conditions, okay, do you see all the tails above and below? Okay. Do you see how the bars are overlapping? A lot of them. That to me is trading range price action. And when it's trading range price action, I'm scalping. Okay. Now, yes, the bulls have 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive bull bars. Most of the candles closing on their highs. So that's good. But we've just been ranging a lot. So on a trade like that, I'd rather get out for a measured move profit target that's relatively conservative. Okay, because you could just as easily get a sell-off, right? I mean, look at this, just for comparison, okay? Look at this move compared to the move that's just happening right now, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bull candles, 6 bull candles. Okay, so that's a strong move up. That looks similar to this, doesn't it? Okay, but look what happened. Boom. Okay, strong move down. And not only that, but look what happened. We got to move down, and then we got another move down. Okay, so who's to say that's not going to happen here? Okay, so that's why I'm not holding, and that's why I'm not expecting a lot of up. Okay, and that's why I'm getting out quick with that profit target, as you saw, because the chart is showing that the bears are here. The bears are participating, and there were sellers right here. There were sellers here. There were sellers here. Okay, so we're right here at this area here, where the most recent sell-off happened. Okay, so that's why I'm not holding, expecting the bulls to succeed through this until they show me. Okay, so I would rather get in, get out, take my profits, and then stop and wait and see. Okay, wait and see. Yeah. The bulls are the bulls are molesting the bears. Okay. The bulls are violently, aggressively assaulting the bears. It's a good morning. It's a good morning, guys. Ow! That's our morning, guys. That's our morning. Did anyone else take that trade or just me? Did you guys take that trade or just me? Oh man, check out my beats. Good morning. Life is good. Life is beautiful. Okay, so someone asked me about Bitcoin. Let's have a look. So here's what I did with Bitcoin. I drew a line, just like I did with the daily chart. Okay? This is what I did. And I said, let's wait and watch what happens with this line. And what happened? We broke the line. Okay? So yeah, we've got a strong trend line break. You've got a strong trend line break. And look what's happening now. You've got a bear trend. Okay. How do I know? Well, I'm just connecting the highs because the highs are getting lower. So we've got lower highs. So let's make that red for a bear case. Okay. So if we look, let's take the bar counter off. Yeah, much better. And let's take take some of these lines off. So that's what I see. Okay. I see a bear channel. That's what I see on Bitcoin. Okay. So if I'm trading Bitcoin, I'm short right now. However, look at this bull trend. Okay. That's a strong bull trend. So you've got some downward movement. Ultimately, it looks like to me, it looks like a trading range. Okay. From here to here. Okay. So what I would do is I would put a key level here. Okay. Put a key level here, and I would watch and wait and see if the bears can break through this line. Okay. This is Bitcoin. I'm waiting to see if the bears can break through this line. If I had to be short here, I might be short. Okay. But that's a key level. Okay. So I could see two possibilities. One, I could see buyers coming in here because look, buyers came in here. Okay. So let's see. Let's see if there's still buyers down here. But at the moment, this is bearish. Back to the SP 500 futures. Bulls getting the push up. Or so it seems. Let's get the bar counter back on. I'm really glad that we looked at that electronic trading hours chart. It's just a lot easier to see. Look, this is the regular trading hours, guys, and this is the electronic trading hours. So it's just a lot easier to see what's happening, right? You can see there was that higher low double bottom, and then you can see there's another double bottom. Now this is nested patterns. When you have a double bottom and then you have another double bottom inside that double bottom, you have nested patterns. When you have a nested pattern, probability goes up, which we like. That means it's going to be easier to make money. But to me, I saw this happen last time. The bulls got to push up around here, right? Bulls got to push up, bears got to push down. So let's see what happens here. We're right at the 60-minute moving average. That's that gray line. Yeah, TSK, that the Bitcoin halving will be interesting. You know, sometimes the things people expect to really affect the price, it doesn't, right? So who knows? I think that probably will, but nobody knows. I'm a technical trader. I look at the chart and I let the chart tell me what to do. I don't think I know better, which means I don't try and interpret the news or speculate. I just do what the chart says. That's why I got long there, right? Here I was long, or I was interested in getting long. Then this candle showed me that the bulls were hesitating, right? They failed to get followed through, but then they came back on the next bar. Sometimes the follow through is delayed. So I got followed through on this chart, on this candle. And so then I'm like, okay, the chart's telling me you got a double bottom, you got a nested double bottom inside a bigger double bottom. It's a higher low double bottom, which is bullish. And then you had a buy signal, and now you have an entry signal. Get long, get long. So I did. What else is the chart telling me? It's telling me that this is very trading range price action. A lot of tails. They're selling to the left, right? It's not high conviction for the bulls here. So I'm taking a conservative measured move profit target, which is why I set my profit target using this measure move here. Okay. And I went from there to there, and I took profits right here. Okay. And notice that's right where the bears sold. Okay. So that shows you that institutions are thinking, or at least my thinking seems to be aligned with what the institutions are thinking, which is why I love those measure move targets. Those measure move targets will make you look like a fucking genius. Life is good. That's how we like to start the day, guys. That's how we like to start the day. Come on. Bathroom break. And I'm back. Hey there. Here I am. How you doing? How you doing? How's life? Is life treating you good? Life's been treating me good today. I hope it's good to you. Yo, can you guys do me a favor? Can you go onto my channel and hit like on my new video? It's on my shorts. Can you guys do that? When you see a I need to give my new my new video a push. So I'm gonna put it in the chat. And I would ask that you guys go check out my new video, give it a like. Could you do that for me? Click that link for me and just hit a little like button on that new video. Let's give it a little push, guys. TSK, San Diego. How about you? Hunter, thank you. Could be a short. Cool. I love New York. What part? Anthony, thanks, man. It's great to see you again, dude. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate the acknowledgement. I'm going to be so serious about keeping it straightforward, right? It's like, it's what I always wished there was. Just like these really straightforward examples. Like, okay, look at the floor. You see how you're not falling through the floor? That's called support, okay? It holds the price up. Same idea. Holds the price up. Support means there's an area of support. Means it's holding the price up. Straightforward explanations, man. I think that's going to work for us. I think that's what YouTube needs. I think that's what people need who want to learn trading. They need simple and straightforward, clear explanations. No more overly complicated concepts. Okay, so that looks like a potential short, but like I was telling you guys, you want to look at the relative strength of one side versus the other. And just like I was pointing this out, do you see how this candle, remember we measured this? This candle is 7 points. This candle was 3 points, I think. No, 1 point. This candle was 1 point. And the candle next to it is 3 points. So this candle's 3 times, the bar body on this candle is 3 times the size of this one. Okay. So that shows relative strength to the bulls. So if I'm looking for a short here, I'm like, okay, maybe the bears are going to get a move to the downside. So I'm like, okay, well, if I'm interested in shorting, let's compare the strength. So the bears got, if we count the bar bodies or measure the bar bodies, 2 points, okay? So 2 points here versus, look to the left. Bulls got 1, 2, 3, 4 candles in a row, 10-point move up. So from here to here, 10-point move up. Bears got 2 points down. So that doesn't, to me, look like, if I'm measuring that, this doesn't look like bear strength. This looks like bulls taking profits. Bulls took profits here, and then now they're buying again. Okay, so I could see that visually because these are puny, and this is a strong breakout. So although I saw a potential short here, I didn't get short here because I'm like, you know what? That's not strong enough. The bears are not showing strength relative to the bulls, right? Probabilities are when you weigh the odds. You got to weigh the odds. What's one side doing relative to the other side? Claudio got seven lots open on the NASDAQ. Nice. Long or short? I'm assuming you're long. Is that right? As usual, the NASDAQ looks identical to the to the S&P. Yeah, long. So we draw our channel line. We draw our parallel. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. X marks the spot. That was our trade. See, that makes it real clear, doesn't it? You draw the lines like that, then you can see, oh, we're just in a bull channel. Notice the pattern. Guys, check this out. Notice the pattern here. Okay? Notice the pattern. 5-minute chart. Let's go to the daily chart. Notice the pattern. Same pattern. Okay? Looks different, but it's the same pattern. It's a channel pattern. You've got a bottom and a top, right? We would need to draw the top of the channel. So we'll do that. Okay, just like that. See how it's the same pattern? Daily chart, 5-minute. Who was asking about crypto and asking if it's different? Is that Claudio? whoever it was, whoever was asking about crypto. I'm making an argument to you that the patterns are the same no matter what financial instrument you're trading, whether it's crypto, futures, stocks, Forex, you name it, okay? I'm making an argument, which is that the patterns are the same. And notice that they're the same on different time frames. Same here, right? Bitcoin, you know, you've got the same patterns and you can see them on any financial instrument. You can name any financial instrument. Name any financial instrument, Cynthia's. I will pull it up and I will show you the same patterns and the same setups that can be used. Literally, name anyone. Pick any random stock, any random foreign exchange, currency, anything. Cynthia's and Claudio, I get you guys mixed up because I think you're both from Germany. By the way, do you guys know each other? I know Germany's a big place. I'm not trying to be presumptuous. But still. Okay, you want me to pull up Shiba? Okay, let's do it. Let's pull up Shiba. Okay. Shiba Inu. Okay, let's look. Well, isn't that interesting? It looks about the same as Bitcoin, doesn't it? Bitcoin. Okay, big move up, sideways to down. So what did I do? What do I always do? Okay, what do I always do? Draw my lines. Do we think it's going down? Then we draw a parallel. Now, I wouldn't be so sure about the second line there because you've got so much up. Right. So I'd be watching this guy. I'd be watching this level right here. That's what I'd be watching, right? See what happens here. This could be a flag, right? So again, you gotta weigh the probabilities. Yes, we're moving down, but look at all that up. So this may be a bottom, okay? But this is bearish until further notice. Shout out to Germany. Okay, Jarnell, welcome to the stream. Let us know where you're streaming in from. What city, who you are, and what city. Okay, that's important here. 3 rules of the chat, guys. 3 rules of the chat. Number 1, introduce yourself in your city when you enter. Number 2, good vibes only. There's enough negativity on the internet. We're not going to make that here. This is going to be pure positive vibes. So that's rule number 2. And then rule number 3, talk to each other, not just me. Why? Because we're building a community, baby. Okay, Jarnell. I'm new to trading and trying to gain as much knowledge as possible before putting money into trading. Yeah, that makes sense. I strongly, well, I'm a big fan of simulated trading. So that's a really good idea. But I would start trading simulated account as soon as possible, because reading and watching will only get you so far. It's like the gym. Think about it like the gym. You can read about lifting weights all you want, but there's no substitute for just going to the gym. Even if you start with really small weights, right? Paper trading is like it's like lifting paper weights. Paper trading is like lifting paper weights, okay? It's harmless. It's completely harmless, but it'll teach you how to kind of get used to, placing orders and moving your stop loss to the right place and setting your profit target. So it's good to just get started with paper trading. That's what I think. Shout out to my man Koi. Koi, thanks for being here. Shout out to ND. Yeah, let's stay positive. You got it, Anthony. 100%, my brother. Jarnell says, I work in construction business. My father owns an excavation company. Cool. But I'm trying to do my own thing in the world. I'm from Maryland. Shout out to Maryland. Yeah, good for you, Jarnell. Don't get stuck on that. Do your own thing, man. You could do this. Do your own thing, man. That's what I did. Okay, so Jarnell's asking about simulated trading or paper trading. I recommend TradingView. Jarnell, look at the link in the description. Okay, and you can see the tools I use. You want to see the setups I trade to give you some ideas? Go check those out. Okay, I give them away for free. Anyone here wants to see my 3 best trades? Okay, my 3 favorite setups. Go to the link in the description and check that out. Or it's on the screen as well, tradesbybren.com/3setups. You can get it for free. I do that just to thank you guys for supporting the channel. So that's thing number 1. Thing number 2, get a TradingView account. Link in the description for that. And as soon as you get a TradingView account, you can start paper trading, which means they'll built into the software. When you go to log in at the bottom, you just click paper trading, and it just simulates that it's a simulated trading account. So you can use that and start getting the feel of trading and start testing out different setups. Test out my setups, get someone else's setups, just figure out how you're going to trade, figure out what strategy you're going to trade. Okay. And start practicing. Okay. Start practicing. That's the bottom line here. You got to start practicing, man. This is very difficult. Jarnell, this is very difficult. Okay. You got to start practicing. You're welcome. Cynthia's, I appreciate the question, because if you guys have questions, if you guys have questions, someone else probably has the question. Okay. So we're all good with the questions. This is the indicators I'm using. I've got 3 indicators on my chart. 3 or 4. The first indicator on my chart is the exponential moving average. You guys see the blue line? This is the 20-period moving average. Okay. That's the most important indicator on my chart, is the average price. You got to know the average price. And I like the 20-period exponential moving average. So that's the first one. Okay. Second indicator on my chart is the 60-minute moving average. That means I have the 60-minute moving average plotted on a 5-minute chart. That's the second indicator. Okay. And the third indicator on my chart is the ATR. So you'll see that in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. That number tells me the average candle size. And that helps me understand. It gives me an idea of what my profit target should be. Okay, what my expectation should be. Because if the average candle is moving 3 points right now, and I have a 20 or 30 point profit target, that's either crazy, or I would just be understanding that it's probably going to take a long time to get there, right? If the market's moving 2 or 3 points at a time, every 5-minute increment, how long is it going to take to go 20 points? Probably a while. So the ATR, and then the ATR I have set up in a very specific way. I have smoothing EMA and I have the length 5, which means it's telling me that the average candle size of the last 5 candles is what it's giving me. Okay, so those are my indicators. Hopefully that answers your question. Oh, and there's one more. I've got the bar counter, which I don't have on right now, but I do like to have on often. Notice the bar counter. Okay, so usually I'm looking at the regular trading hours, and that tells me that from the open, because the dotted line is in the open, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? How many candles has it been since the open? And that's one of my favorites, because that makes it really easy for us to talk about what we're seeing. Question from Anthony. Brent, when you're using a moving average, if the price is above the moving average on the 1, the 5, and the 1 hour, is this the multiple time frame analysis I should be using when considering? You know, it depends, man. It depends on your strategy when considering using the moving average with price action. Okay, so Anthony, you know me. I'm Mr. Keep It Simple, right? Like Pitbull, Mr. 305, Mr. International. I'm Mr. Keep It Simple, okay? That's my nickname. You call me Mr. Keep It Simple. Okay. So I like one time frame. One time frame. Okay. Now, I'm looking at the daily to get a basic sense of what's happening. But then my trades, if you notice, they're all happening on the 5-minute time frame. I am looking, when I'm trading, I'm looking at the 5-minute time frame. I might glance, peek really quickly at other charts, just like every once in a while. But those are that's not what I'm doing. Okay. What I'm doing in reality, almost always, is I'm looking at one. Okay. So what I do is I keep it simple, which means I've got the moving average, which is the blue line. And I'm looking at the moving average and I'm saying, are there more bars above or below? More bars above, it's bullish. More bars below, it's bearish. That's it. Hopefully that answers your question, Anthony. Cynthia's. I can't find the bar count. Cynthia's, here's the one I'm using. This is a free indicator. You can get this one on your chart too. It's called Bar Count and Brooks EMAJ with 2 Y's. Search that up in the indicators. You know how to add that, right? You just click indicators, you type it in the search. There it is. Bar Count and Brooks EMAJ. And these are my settings. You know, if I have the bar count on, I put it on like that. But I like that one because it puts them all in the same thing. I used to have different indicators for that stuff. But this one, it just puts them all the same thing, which is awesome. Great beats, huh? Okay, my friends, thank you for being here. This price action's pretty lame. Okay, so I'm not seeing any good trades, and you know, I have to put yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Cynthia. Try just double check your spelling. Okay. Double check your spelling. Make sure that it's spelled exactly like that, and you'll find it. Actually, Cynthia, maybe I can. I was gonna say, maybe I can copy this. Whatever. You got this, Cynthios. You can figure it out. If it's showing up for me, it'll show up for you. Okay, guys. So there's really no good price action. We did great this morning because we got the move. Okay, this was the move. Okay, that was the move, and we got almost the whole move. So I'm happy. The last thing you want to get is greedy. I am grateful. Anytime I make money from the markets, I'm on my knees. I'm saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What a gift, what a privilege, what a blessing. I am truly, truly grateful. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'm so excited to grow this channel together with you guys. We're barely getting started, man. We just cracked 12,000 subscribers. I need your support. So hit that like button for me, leave a comment, and I hope to see you guys on Thursday, 7 a.m. We're doing it again, baby. Thank you for the support again. I love you guys. We'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.